Yo, what's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be talking about my power forward paint piece build. This build is comparable to my glass cleaning lockdown from NBA 2K20. However, this year the cheese is going to be power forwards and smaller builds, specifically smaller centers. Last year you're used to seeing 7-footer above centers. This year you're going to be seeing between 6'8 to 6'11. Me personally, I think this build is perfect at 6'8. You can go 6'9. I wouldn't go higher than that, but it's going to come down to personal preference. So I choose pure red. Every year I like to play defensive and rebounding, and I like to get the most bang for my buck in that category. So me personally, I chose pure red for this build. Now, you have two options here. As you can see, this is the pie chart I'm choosing. You can go up here to the max speed pie chart, but you're losing so much vertical to gain so little speed and acceleration. Me personally, I don't see a benefit to it. And to hit on strength, strength is not very important. It never has been. You know, your knowledge of this game, you know, being able to position yourself and utilize the badges you're given and the stats you're given is what's going to make you succeed. This build still has a 70 plus strength. You don't need any more than that. So don't worry about having a 64 strength. Trust me, the speed, acceleration, and vertical is all you need, and a little bit of patience and learning how to play with this build. If anyone says otherwise, it is what it is. But if you watch any top YouTuber or anyone that knows anything about 2K and has played for years, they'll tell you strength is pretty much meaningless for the most part. It is what it is. Maybe that'll change if people keep saying that, like me and other people. But for now, please do not look at that number and limit yourself on a center build this year or power forward. You want to max all those out except for post soak at 59, so you can get 18 finishing badges, which is the max. You cannot get any more than that. You're not going to put any shooting at all. You do not need shooting on this build. When you hit 99, you know, you'll have a 58 free throw. You can throw a boost on. You'll be fine. You'll be able to hit free throws if you're playing like rec or something like that. Pass accuracy is max. Post moves max. You want to put ball handling to 51. 51 will get you 6 playmaking badges, which is max as well. So now you have max finishing and max playmaking badges. Now, this is the kicker here. You're going to actually get max defensive badges as well, because this is a pure red build, and you will be left over with 13 points to distribute between perimeter defense and steal. Or, you know, if you want to put into something else, by all means, do that. I personally want my steal to be higher, so putting this at 67. Once you put your, you know, other stats up, I believe you get a 74 overall, and once you would hit 99 on this build, you would have a 78 steal, which is great. You don't need any more than that. So as you can see, 6'9", it's a neutral. You can keep it there if you want. I personally want more speed, acceleration, and vertical. So I'm going 6'8", and I tested the weight. 271 pounds is a sweet spot. I mean, you can check it out for yourself. You know, go higher, lower, but 271 seems to be the perfect spot for what you need on this build. Let me know if you find otherwise in the comment section. Wingspan, I'm going max wingspan. You know, I want to put my defensive stuff up. I want to put my finishing stuff up. You know, losing 1 3-point ain't going to mean, or it doesn't mean anything, because you're not a shooter. In the ball handling one, you know, you're not you're not out here as a pure playmaker, so you know, ball handling is meaningless as well, and I don't see a positive to going any lower than max wingspan. This is an interesting topic here, though, choosing your takeover. Last year, a lot of people would go rim. I've always been a glass cleaning takeover. I've tested both this year, and overall, glass cleaner is definitely the wave. It's just, you know, rim's great. It does what it does, but the way shooting is this year and the learning curve and everything, there's going to be a lot of missed shots. And even with the buff, you know, some people are still struggling and people continue to struggle. Glass cleaning is 100% a better takeover to have. You're just going to get more boards, you get more putbacks, you're going to be able to box people out more. You know, I believe that they're still allowing us to read shots, because I know last year they took that away, so the little target on the ground when people miss their shots as well. There's just so many benefits to having this. Go with glass cleaning takeover. Do not sell yourself short. As far as the badges go, I mean, badges come down to personal preference. I can show you what I'm going to use, but you really gotta think of your play style, you know, and that's something that I always tell people to do. I can sit here and tell you what badges to use to give you a foundation. However, you really need to think about those choices yourself and what works for you. So for me, I maxed out Lob City finisher, Slithery finisher, consistent and contact, and relentless finisher. Now this, you have 3 upgrades left. I mean, you can pretty much put them anywhere, but I just went with fancy footwork gold. For me, you're gonna beat more defenders and you have more speed, so it's a no-brainer in my opinion. The one shooting badge, I would go slippery off ball. You're not really going to be shooting much, so it'll just help you get a little, get a little more open. I can't talk today. I'm a little sick, so my apologies for that. So what I recommend here, and this is crucial, you want quick first step. That's going to stay there no matter what. Now you have 2 other options. You can go with gold downhill, and pretty much you're going to beat almost every center in transition. This is beautiful, especially for playing threes or rec or whatever. You can also use flashy passer. This is something not a lot of people know about, but if you make flashy passes to a person, especially in twos, their takeover meter is going to go up quicker. So me personally, I would say flashy passer or downhill would be the move for you. I'm going to stick with downhill for now. You could also go to unpluckable, but I don't see a reason to use unpluckable just because, you're not really doing much dribbling. And you can also, put break starter on as well, especially if you play like rec or, pro-am and you want to launch passes down the court with, little to no consequences. Basically, you can basically throw that ball like a football and it will be accurate, and unless someone picks it, you're good to go. As far as defensive badges, I went with Hall of Fame brick wall, Hall of Fame interceptor, rebound chaser is a must, rim protector, clamps, and I don't know about, let me see, well I got pogo sticks, so I think that this is what I'm going to run with the entire year here. Now I might change pogo stick to silver and box to Hall of Fame. I'm up in the air right now, so I was also thinking about going silver for all of these, or realistically, depending on how pogo stick is, I haven't really tested too much. You could go, gold box, gold chase down artist. So until I really test pogo stick further, I think this is what I'm going to be running with. They're all the key badges that are Hall of Fame, and then you can mess around with box, chase down artist, pogo stick, or anything else for that matter. But these badges should definitely be 100% in your arsenal no matter what. That's pretty much it for the build. If you have any questions, you leave a comment down below. I respond to all comments, especially asking about the build. My apologies if I was like stuttering and stuff today. I'm just not feeling too good, and this is my first video in a long time. I appreciate all support. Thank you so much. Don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you're a fan of my team, every year I make a couple builds, put a couple build videos out, but my bread and butter 100% is my team. I stream my team, I post sniping videos about my team, and so on and so forth. For any of you my teamers out there, definitely make sure you go follow the Twitch, and definitely subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to be putting out a ton of filters and a ton of my team content this year. I appreciate all the support as usual. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys next time.